to DKTF. So, ooh, I should also mention, we've got Tropicalia, Creature Comforts Brewing Company. Very lovely beer that I accidentally bought in too large of a size because usually I just only like to do 355 milliliters, but it's a good, dependable IPA that's found like on every single bar in Georgia, which is really nice. It's good to have it's good to be in a place where like there's a good beer no matter where you fucking go, which is very nice. I was also gonna say, I think what we're gonna do today, there's a promotional Burger King burger for the new Spider-Verse Miles Morales thing. So I think I'm gonna order that today, and we'll do like a food review. It's like a special Spider-Man Miles Morales Burger King burger. Scoot, did you die? Scoot here? Did he leave to go to the bathroom? Scoot, did you maybe press the thing on your microphone? Is that what you did? I'm gonna message him. Did you died? Did he say he was going to the bathroom? Well, maybe we won't start this part just so soon. I'll check the chat. No, he didn't say anything in the chat. Did you close? Did one of your?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
You there?
Hello.
Hi.
What'd you do?
Yeah, my 1 gig wired Ethernet cut out.
Oh,
That's nice, right?
that's
lame.
lame.
That's a cool thing. That's a cool thing to happen.
Yeah.
They just stop giving me internet for a little while. Yeah. I need to restart Discord because for some reason I can hear you, but there's no
Sure.
there's
No audio
there's
for the
no
game.
video.
Okay, that's fine.
BRB.
Yeah, restart. I'm filling up the time with dancing. I'm not even going to pause the recording. You're going to have to suffer through this if you're watching on the YouTube VOD. Oh, you know what's fun? I recorded my Little Mermaid review yesterday for like fucking 7 hours. I found a way to do a cutaway gag. It's going to be very fun. Which is funny because I've historically done 2 Little Mermaid cutaway gags before.
Hmm.
Do you have the audio and the video and everything? Is it working?
I have the audio and the video and everything.
I was saying,
Very exciting.
at some point today, there's a special promotional burger for the new Miles Morales Spider-Man thing at Burger King. The Spider-Verse thing.
Exciting.
That's Miles Morales, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I've decided it is. Even if it's not. Who's going to prove me wrong?
I think it's like a red burger. I don't know if there's anything
Interesting.
special about it.
Like the bun or the patty?
I don't know.
The patty's just raw meat?
Some kind of promotional...
Or it's made of spiders?
Yeah. Some kind of promotional
That's interesting.
Miles Morales.
Or are you going to fucking get it or you're just going to talk about
No, I will get it. I'm just not hungry yet. We'll see what's in it.
It's broiled spiders.
Okay.
Broiled.
But royal.
I'm embroiled in a scandal.
Okay, so we're actually back now. Hello.
We were faking before.
Well, I
For
couldn't
example.
play because Donkey Kong was playing his Nintendo 3DS.
Making up 50% of the stream.
Oh, of course.
Scoot is responsible for 99% of the racial slurs said on stream.
I've got a confession to make.
I don't know about those numbers.
I actually, on I mentioned the Miles Morales burger, and I thought you were going to say something racist, so I actually wrote this down so I could prove that I was going to I was just going to hold this up. But I'm very proud of you that it didn't happen.
Funny how you were totally fucking wrong.
Yeah, I was just going to hold it up.
Well, since you're writing things, perhaps a written apology is in order.
I'll do that later.
Cue Ron Howard narrator voice. He didn't do it later.
Adam looks pretty foolish right now. Well, Scoot looks pretty foolish for not taking any of the joke opportunities to say something.
Not taking any race bait?
Yeah.
What would be race bait? That's when you jerk off a black guy? There, are we happy now?
Yes.
Is the world in balance again? Has the monkey danced for you?
I think it takes a bigger man to admit that I was wrong, even when no one would have known that I was wrong about anything had I not said anything.
And not, but not big enough to write a written apology.
I will. You'll see it.
All right.
I'll write it on your
Although
tombstone.
this might. Thank you. The pizza.
Yes.
Pepperoni.
Oh boy! I want to kill you before I get it. Yeah. I'm like one of those henchmen. In the like, fucking everything's crumbling. I'm like, I gotta kill this guy. I can't save my own life. I gotta kill this guy.
A job's a job.
Yeah. Okay, got the Kong. I was missing one puzzle piece. So, I got we ate some poutine. We binge watched. Fuck my brother. So we binge watched not all of it, but most of what was currently available for I Think You Should Leave, which that was my first time seeing it, and same with Evan, and that was awesome. That was great. We were both.
You hadn't seen it before?
No, I know that you've referenced it a bunch of times, and it was always on my list.
100 times, and you never listened to me. But cool, do what your brother says. It's fine.
How could I have known that you did it if I had never listened to you?
You know what? You got me there. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how many times the recurring gag is just him getting caught in his own bullshit and then being like, what? Just like refusing to like to accept the guilt, no matter, like, even though it looks like everybody knows you're lying, and he's just like, what? It's like, did you just tell that waiter to come over here and tell me there's a new rule where you can't? What? I just saw you do it.
What are you?
What is going on? Like, just resort to like
even know what's
fucking whiny baby mode. Like, it's so funny. It's so silly. I love that show. So yeah, season 3 is that out now?
I think it's in 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's really soon.
Something like that. I think it's the 30th.
So I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah.
I will gladly rewatch all. So yeah, there were some episodes we missed because his fucking Netflix was like, it was being really dumb and playing the wrong episodes for like no reason. I don't know what was happening. It was a stupid thing that might have been his fault again. And then, we have plans to. Oh, did I just do the same level again? What the heck? Okay, so we had plans to get up early. Like, we're all in this big group chat of 8 people for this road trip to Boston. And then, oops, here we go. Yes, I did that one. Okay, there we go. We just keep going right. And we all had agreed, like, leaving at, 8 a.m. or something? Just, to get a start on the road.
8 a.m. now?
Sorry? Yeah. Leaving at 8 a.m., and this is on the Friday. So I flew in on the Thursday, slept, was planning on getting some sleep sort of thing. And then, like, literally, like the night before, on the Thursday night, Evan just kept saying, like, no, one more episode. Like, the same type of thing that got him his eye sty. Of him just, like, having very low impulse control. And also just, like,
and
like trying to be, like...
personality.
Yeah, so it just really trying to persuade, or maybe the word is manipulate. And it was, we didn't finish all of it, but oh shit, what was that over there? Was that like a? That was
But you did
clearly a
watch
secret.
until 8 a.m. and never slept.
Whatever. Maybe there's a secret exit over there that I could have used. But we did sleep. Anyway, we did sleep. You know, didn't get as much sleep as we could have or anything, but
30 minutes.
we did. And I had to do my classic 4th or 5th. Hey, Evan, this time for real now, please. Which is very funny. Like, it seems like that happens almost every time that we're around each other. Is
Every time?
well, yeah, because I remember in Alberta when I was in Alberta. We were both in Alberta before the accidental. I'm not going to your first bachelor party thing. Oh shit! I gotta throw a boy in there. I see the boy.
Boy throw.
We were at
boy
a party
throw.
and it was literally like 3 o'clock in the morning. We should go 4 o'clock in the morning. Evan, I'm having a lot of fun, but we got shit to do in the morning. And he's like, just pretend you only said the first part. Like, he doesn't.
I'm having a lot
he
of fun.
literally has like
Just
no
a
impulse
picture of
control at all.
data.
It's very
Only
crazy.
alphas are strong enough to attempt great feats such as 40-hour Zelda sessions. Evan is clearly an alpha male-based Sigma.
Okay, I thought Quentin Tarantino was the only one to handle great feats, actually. So
Some of the best.
anyway, Tim Robinson, that was awesome. I don't regret it. I didn't, it didn't ruin our trip or anything. So,
I always get so excited when I see Connor O'Malley in it because
Oh, yeah.
his ones are always awesome.
He's so funny.
You saw the honk if you're horny one?
hell yeah, yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I've
already seen most of these.
Yeah. And shit, I was so upset because like there was a lot of things that it was so weird because on the plane ride over, when I realistically should have gotten some sleep because I had stayed up all night with a bad tummy, it was like a fucking 3-hour plane ride, so it wasn't like so huge. And then on the plane ride over is the weirdest thing. I just had this weird like nostalgia binge of like music, and I was like, okay, what albums are downloaded already on my device? I was like, oh, some fucking MSI albums, some Mindless Self-Indulgence, and like,
Hell yeah.
I hadn't listened to them since I was like way younger, and I was like, actually, you know what? This is pretty still holds up, except for like the mixing in some of these songs or something, you know. And then that's when I really
I like their song F Slur.
Yeah. And then I.
Holds up.
It's still relevant today. Ooh, oopsie. So I listened to that. I listened to a bunch of Andrew Jackson Jihad, and I was discovering
AJJ?
that for the first time because I just downloaded it to listen to later. And I was like, ooh, because I had listened to one of their albums and really liked it, and I was like, oh yeah, now I'm like really into it. And then sort of like revitalized a lot of like, things, and gave me like kind of like new passions and new kind of like, oh, I'm into this right now. And Connor O'Malley was kind of like one of those things, just like being like, oh, I love Connor O'Malley's YouTube videos. And then I checked after watching the Tim Robinson I Think You Should Leave thing, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh, damn it, Connor O'Malley is like doing a Seattle show soon, but I'm like not in Vancouver. I don't know if you should look it up. I don't remember if it's like already
maybe I
passed
should.
right now, but like it was like
It's
on the
already
list.
passed, I'm gonna be mad.
It wasn't that long ago that I discovered it, but I think it's
Let's see.
next month.
Tickets for Connor.
I think it's like
O'Malley.
might be the beginning of June. It might be like really early June. I think you might still be.
Thursday, June 1st, 2023.
Yeah,
at
so I'm not
the
back in Vancouver yet.
Crocodile.
So if you wanna
I
go to that,
am
fucking do
back
it.
in Vancouver yet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
like
Anyway,
that.
so I got mad and I was like, shit.
That P.S. That doesn't count as your written apology.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Anyway, so we wake up early. Montreal boys, and it was the funniest crew of like people, just like a lot of bar owners, and then me and two other like, I guess obviously queer people also. We kind of and then like
Was
five,
it just
like,
you in a
straight...
hall of mirrors?
Yeah, but some people that I had known before, some people that I was meeting for the first time, just some, it was a good crew of just like fun people, and we sort of met up at the Costco, and like we're about to like head out, and one of them had prepared 8 fanny packs for us that we were all to use on the trip, and of course I rocked mine, and they all did too, and mine, it was like epic neon 90s fucking style. Apparently they were like cheap. There was only like a few bucks to like get them, and they had loaded them inside the fanny packs were like Advil and like some beer shaped lollipops that didn't taste like beer, some wine gums, and some Rolaids, some like antacids, and I don't remember what else was in there, but it was it was a fun little like care package. Yeah. Like, yeah, you're gonna fucking rock the fanny pack sort of thing. And Evan, and this was not planned, this was decided like, I guess right like the night before we left. So my brother, his fiance, decided or suggested, we have these walkie-talkie radio things. Why don't you bring those? Because our mom is like the most paranoid person on the planet, and then so when Russia started invading Ukraine, she ordered us like fucking iodine in case we get nuked or something, and like a bunch of radio. Wow. She was preparing literally for she sent us like apocalypse prep shit for like Russia invading Ukraine. Yeah. And so my brother and I have this stuff that we're never gonna use, and just like this kind of shit sitting around our house. Like, why don't you bring the walkie-talkies? And it's like, okay. And so we head out on the road, and we each have walkie-talkies in our vehicles. And I guess we were close enough, on the trip. Like, we could see their vehicle. It was like 4 people in each vehicle. We could see their vehicle ahead of us the whole time. We were just essentially following them. And, oh boy, I goofed it. Sorry, trying to concentrate a little. And what we did is during the road trip, we played 20 questions with each other, and it was like car versus car. And it was so much fucking fun, because you got to like discuss, god damn it, the end. You got to like discuss with your whole, and they couldn't hear until you like press the thing. And so that it was like this fun, like they were kicking our asses for most of it, but it was a fun, really fun game that made the time pass a lot more easily, and that was just like a good, memorable sort of like, wholesome road trippy sort of like moment. That's cool. So yeah, I'm glad that I showed up to Montreal beforehand. Dang it! Gotta get good. So this is one where I should ditch the dicks. I should ditch the Dixie.
Maybe ditch the dicks.
Yeah.
I know it goes against your nature.
All right. And so we played 20 questions. Every time that the other car won, it was like on the last question too. It was so frustrating.
Fuckers.
One of the answers,
exactly 20 questions.
One of the things that they had for us, it was like, okay, we narrowed it down like it's a person, and then it's like, okay, we narrowed it, it's like a male, and then
Fred Willard,
and then we were asking like, are they like in are they like in film? And they're like, no. And then it's at some point, like, Evan was trying to narrow it down. I was like, you don't understand. Like, it doesn't have to be a celebrity. It could be one of us. And then we're all like, wait a minute. And so we asked, is it one of the 8 of us? Long silence. Yes. And so then we had more than 8 questions left, and we're like, is it Evan? They're like, yeah.
Is it Bang? Is it Bang? Is it Bang? Is it Bang?
It was me, which is fun. Yeah. And then, oh God, one of them, which we wound up getting, it was a very tough one, was 9/11. It was like,
nice.
It was like, damn, we narrowed it down to like a historical event and blah, blah, blah. It was like, didn't involve war, yes, but it wasn't a war. Like, 9/11. And then like what was really funny about it was like, I was like, guys, we got to turn our walkie-talkies off right now. We're crossing the border. Like, in context, not only the walkie-talkie, but it was like, we walkie-talkied where it was like 9/11. And they're like, yes. And then we walkie-talkie back. We're like, 9/11, woo, yeah. And we were all like cheering in the car, 9/11, yeah. I was like, this is probably going to sound really bad. Like, they probably have radios like picking this shit up.
These guys are cheering for 9/11 a lot.
Yeah, we got to stop.
Yeah, we get, when we're going to the border, we always get all our 9/11 cheers out about at least 10 minutes out from the border.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go to the border crossing, and they're gonna ask, what band are you seeing? And I'm gonna go, Andrew Jackson Jihad.
Andrew Jackson Jihad.
And they're not gonna let me in. Anyway, how did I get hit there? How did I get burned? All right. Anyway, so we had a fun little road trip. Went to Vermont. Got fucking, oh god damn it, one in our crew, Marshall, who I've known since like Alberta days or whatever, he got some Camel Crush cigarettes, the ones where you like pop the pimple and it turns menthol or whatever, because that's like a novelty. In Canada, they don't have menthol cigarettes anymore.
We don't allow menthols because the kids like them too much.
Yeah, which is the argument, which is so stupid. Which, like, vaping, every flavor exists, like fucking cotton candy and shit. Like, okay. No menthol cigarettes. Yeah. Anyway, so he gets, like, 1 pack of menthols, and then my brother, who's, like, you know, he's, like, not smoking, in quotes, but he also lives in Montreal and owns a bar.
So he smokes.
Yeah, and also it's, like, his bachelor party. I'm like, it's gonna be last time the old ball and chain is not telling you to smoke. And so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I know you're going to be bumming off Marshall the whole time. And my brother was like, Adam, can I just like buy a pack of cigarettes, but you hang on to them? I'm like, I'll do it if you want me to.
And then problem?
Well, what's funny is I don't have the urge to smoke anymore. And even when I do, I don't do it because I'm so far past the point of the tolerance that it fucks up my throat like really bad, to a point where like that is so ingrained in my memory of how bad it feels that I just don't do it, which is nice. Even vaping, I can't if for whatever reason I'm so drunk and I really want to like relive a cigarette or something, the 2 times that's happened in the past like year, I've treated it like a cigar and not inhaled, because I know that if I inhale, it's like literally gonna fuck me up. I'll like have 2 puffs and that don't even. I'll do the movie actor who doesn't smoke.
Love it.
Piss. And I missed the N. Did I? Shit.
You did.
Where is it? Did you see it? Shit. Actually,
it was
wait.
just, slightly above. I mean, you've gone.
Wasn't paying attention.
You've gone
I did
to
see
that
it before
area several times.
So for whatever reason, my brother decides not to get the pack of cigarettes in Vermont.
Okay.
We road trip all the way to Chicago. We're staying in a hostel, and the hostel is how do I do that? Do I have a shoot option? Maybe does it need to be like 2-player? Have like maybe Dixie can shoot or something? Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I get that without hurting myself. Whatever. See that one? I can't even fucking whatever. Maybe I should equip an extra armor or something before the level. That's what I should do next time. Oh, fuck, there's the end! God dang it!
Yeah.
Did I make it past one checkpoint yet?
I
I did.
No. You're at that
I'll try
checkpoint,
this
so yes.
one more time, and then I'll quit and equip something for the next one and see what happens.
Was I ever a smoker? No, because I was born after the 1960s, and I can't imagine anyone.
And you
born
had
after
parents that loved you.
1960s picking up smoking, and
You had a
parents
healthy
that loved me
relationship
also.
with your parents.
An important factor.
Yeah. Anyway. Yes, finally. Okay, I got that. I wish that was a heart, so I didn't have only one little bit of life left. There we go. Oh boy.
N! No O. How'd you miss
Mm.
the O?
Where's the huh?
How'd you miss the O?
Oh, did
you
I?
always get the O.
Okay. Well, I'll have to
Yeah.
do the whole level again.
Kill
then.
yourself.
I might as well equip something. I didn't realize I missed the O. Shit. All right. We make it to almost. So Chicago, which a lot of other American cities are designed this way, it's so dumb. They have the highway going like straight through downtown. It's a real Seattle situation. And then there's just a bunch of like
most
confusing
cities do.
I know, just not Vancouver.
It's very
I guess.
nice that Vancouver doesn't.
Yeah. Edmonton doesn't, but who fucking goes there?
Edmonton's not a city.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real dumb. And so, oh wait, I can't equip something until I go. Oh wait, no, I can. Yeah, wait, how do I do this? Inventory, there we go.
You got to go see Funky.
No, I have a bunch of shit already. Temporarily
You got stuff.
invincible. Extra heart.
Extra heart. You can do 3 extra hearts.
No, I can only do one. I can do 2 invincibles
oh, you can't
though.
do 3 extra hearts. Oh, but you can only have 1 heart. Bullshit. Fuck you.
Which is weird. I don't
DKTF.
understand. So it was so funny. We are almost there. I guess Evan and I are the only ones that like got roaming, and everybody else was like, "We'll just turn off our mobile data and just stick on Wi-Fi or whatever." Evan and I are in the same vehicle. Like I think maybe one person in the other vehicle had roaming. I don't remember, but there was an issue. Oh, I think it's because we went into like a little tunnel, and then everybody lost their service, even the people that had roaming. And so like the maps, it was like Evan was barely getting a signal that was like, "Ooh, I guess I'm supposed to turn right here," but the car ahead of us that we were road tripping with didn't. And so we're like, okay, well, I guess we'll just if they miss the turn, we'll also miss the turn. We'll walkie-talkie them and
We'll be
communicate.
together.
We'll figure this out. But because they missed that turn, it was a huge like, oh shit, we have to go like so far back around.
Way.
And Evan was
out of
like,
your way. Yeah.
this is a funny callback. There's a reason why I said this, talked about the pee story earlier. Evan is like, I have to pee so bad. And he's like, I don't know if I can make it. And there's all this like weird schadenfreude with him. Like just you kind of like do these things to yourself, and we all witness it in real time. Oh god damn it! And so he's like, I don't know if I can make it. And because we missed the turn, we would have been there. And we had to like go all the way around. We are literally 3 blocks. This is like 10 minutes later. We're 3 blocks away from the hostel. And he goes, I'm sorry, don't look at me. Don't look at me. And he's like, I need a bottle. He took my water bottle and like fucking like bit a hole in the side and then unscrewed the cap. And I was like, no, wait, take this other one. I want to like, I want to use that water bottle again. So I had an empty water bottle and an empty Gatorade bottle. The Gatorade bottle was about 1 liter, and I gave him the empty Gatorade bottle. He's like, oh, don't look at me. And we're parked at like a light. We're not even like, we're not even parked anywhere. We're at a light. He's stopped at a light.
Yeah.
That is conveniently red at this moment. And I hand him my 1 liter Gatorade bottle, and he just pisses inside it. Like, I'm sorry, don't look at me. And there's like 4 of us in the vehicle, and we're all just kind of we didn't listen when he said don't look at me. We're all looking and we're all laughing at him. And he fills up the liter Gatorade bottle and he needs to use my other water bottle. He literally fills the entire thing up
man.
like 1
That was
liter of
big
piss.
piss.
Holy shit. And he starts peeing in the other one. And this, like, Jesus must have been watching or something, because that red light was the longest red light ever. It was the longest red light ever, and it was the only one of those the entire trip. So, like, he picked the moment.
The one.
He picked the moment to do that, just out of sheer chance. Even though it was also 3 minutes away from, like 3 blocks away from the hostel. Although it was the long light, so it's probably better that he did that. Shit, I fucked up. And so he had like 2 piss bottles. And remember how I told you the previous day we ordered asparagus?
Oh.
It smelled
You did
really
tell me
bad.
that.
And that was
Horrible.
my idea to order asparagus.
Oh, boy.
And, what is Catboy trying to say? I need to use the shield item for extra. Well, fucking shut up. Oh, so the temporary invincible doesn't do anything? Oh, because it's a
Heart item and
vehicle?
potion do nothing here because
It's a
just
vehicle.
That's how they
Oh, I didn't know that counted as a vehicle. Damn it.
It's bullshit.
We might as well. All right. And so the car smells like asparagus piss. And he has like 2 bottles, and we're stopped at a red light. And then like just
a liter
barely.
and a half of asparagus
like
piss.
a liter and a half of asparagus piss. I'll wait for Cool Cat. Hold on. No, I don't hear Cool Cat. I think
Cool
it's
Cat's
because
having
it's too long.
quiet
The
time.
text is too long. Thank you though. And so yeah, it might be too much text. And he didn't piss on the seat. He didn't even dribble at all in his pants. And I was like,
Okay.
wow, you were actually pretty good at it. He's like, he said he's done it before.
I'm thinking this was not his first rodeo.
Yeah, that's why he bit a hole, and he explained it later. He's like,
peeing his pants. rodeo.
he's like, if you don't bite the hole in the side, like just like almost, then there's nowhere for the air to go, and then it just sprays piss back.
Oh wow! So he ventilated
knows, like
his piss
he's
bottle.
experienced the bad
Wow.
version of it, also.
Apparently.
Yeah, and so, my God, that was so funny. So we make it.
That's
we make
amazing.
it to the hostel. We park. We fucking.
And
It's
then fucking Eli Roth is there.
Yeah. Then Eli Roth is. What's funny is that movie doesn't take place in a hostel.
It is funny.
All right. All right. Here we go. Hopefully this works. And then. Then he's like, as soon as we get out of the vehicle, it's like pissing rain too. There's like just raining as soon as we get there. It was weird. It was just like the forecast. We got rain on really heavy on the day that we got in. We couldn't really do anything about it, but whatever. Fuck it. We were just like, okay, we'll just bring like rain jackets. It doesn't matter. Like, fuck it. Of course, we played Dropkick Murphys when we left. Also, like, we're jumping out to Boston, and then it was stuck in our head the entire time. What was also stuck in our head the whole time was 3-beat slide. It's Summertime, which Evan decided to play for some reason on the way there, and it was one of those things where it's like, you know, just with audio, I don't know if we're getting the full experience. Like, you kind of need to see the video too. It's just like a weirdly bad, infectious song. Anyway, so those 2 songs were stuck in our head the entire weekend. But anyway, Evan.
Great.
Liter and a half of asparagus piss comes out of his vehicle. He's like, where do I put this? And it was like we thought we saw a garbage bin, but it was just a mailbox, so he just had to like leave it in his car.
So he mailed it.
He shipped it out to Boston.
Yeah.
And get to the hostel, sign in, get our shit there. And they had a place where we could like store our luggage and valuables, but we were like, no, because we all had a room to ourselves. We didn't have to share it to anybody because we had 8 people exactly, and the hostels were 8 people sized, which was very nice, and it was awesome. Fuck. Whatever. I got extra health. And what did we do when we got there? We went to the liquor store, grabbed some shit. You're like not supposed to drink in the hostel, but it was like, whatever, we're not sharing the room with anybody. Got some ice. Of course, they didn't have a fridge or anything. We Oh yeah, I guess the first night we went to a karaoke bar that was like pretty packed and like pretty small, and we realized as soon as we walked in, first of all, our crew, they're all my height. And so it was like really weird being around a bunch of people that I'm not taller than.
Boys.
Most of the, like a lot of them were taller than me, which is like very unusual. And so then our squad of 8 shows up to the karaoke bar. Everyone's like 5 feet tall. we were giants. And then we walked in and they said they might be giants. And and we go to the karaoke bar. And as soon as we get in, there's like this group of like 12, like 20-ish, 25-year-old girls that are all very short. And they're all singing Taylor Swift songs. And we realize there's a Taylor Swift concert happening in Boston, like right as we're there. We're like, oh my God, the Swifties. And so we like, the Swifties were there.
Some Swifties.
We found the Swifties, and I just happened to be singing like white girl music anyway, so they were into it. Oh fuck the end! God damn it! God damn it!
Fuck the end.
Dang it!
Seething over Matt Healy.
The bar had like a $20 US drink called a Scorpion Bowl, and it was just like a huge sugar goblet thing that we all we got 8 straws and then went in a circle and drank. That was fun. God damn it, a little too high. And yeah, did some karaoke songs. We fucked out of there, and then at some point in the night wound up at like a really like greasy but really good Chinese food restaurant, and it was like fucking god damn it, like really awesome like lobster. It was like the perfect drunk food. And then it was just like it was one of those like we show up there, we're obviously a huge loud drunk table or whatever, but whatever, it's a bachelor party. And the server, they obviously like wanted our business. They were like very ecstatic, and the servers were like very friendly and stuff. It was kind of funny, and they kept selling us beer, and I had this thought in my head. I'm like, damn, it's like so late. Like, I can't believe they're still selling beer here. Like, I was worried like Boston would close early. When we get back to the hostel, I look at the time, and it's like, it's only 11. Like, after the night is over, like, oh, it's because we started so early, right?
Yeah.
Go back to the hostel.
Still selling beer at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, exactly. Get back to the hostel, have some drinks, get one noise complaint, but it wasn't like an official one. It was just like someone in the room over, and we're like, okay, we'll like quiet it down or whatever. And then go to sleep, and I wake up to Evan blasting on the Bluetooth speaker, hey everybody, it's summertime. It's summertime, and isn't it great? It's summertime where everything's great. 'Cause I'm free to be just what I wanna be. It was terrorism. It was terrorism to wake up.
It sounds like
I couldn't
terrorism.
do it. Oh, I can control the jump here. Interesting. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Oh, boy. I'm too powerful. What do I have to do? Dodge anything? No, but I have to jump. Okay.
I guess don't do that.
I got a checkpoint, though. Yeah, so he woke us all up like that, which was very frustrating. And then I think I was like the only person out of our group of 8 that took a shower that day. It's just like, they all just kind of decided,
good
like,
numbers.
We're not taking a shower. Like, what are we going to do? Take a shower? It's like a hostel. Like, there was a shower in every bathroom. There were like 5 showers on our floor. I found one pretty easily. It wasn't like a difficult thing to do. They just they were like, we're not showering. And then, yeah, we got some...
Follow-up question, were they gamers?
They...
Or furry? That's funny, the furry took a shower.
They might be gamers.
Oh, yeah, I guess they sort of were gamers.
They might be giants and gamers.
TMBG.
Yeah. So it was fun. We were all like a little hungover. Took some Advil or whatever. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world. We got to bed at like a reasonable time, sort of thing. Still woke up early, I guess. But they got some Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Did you get the cold coffee?
Cold coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. Tastes good, don't it? All right, hold on. I'm gonna concentrate.
You
here.
did it. Smash. Smash, 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 smash,
All
smash.
right. Coffee. Oh my god. And so then we did like we actually wound up doing a lot. So oh my god, I have a flashback to at some point in the night on the Friday. When we started heading to the karaoke bar and we were already pretty drunk, there's something about downtown Boston where they don't have any proper drainage. like it theoretically exists, but like it all kind of just pools like, I don't know, in the middle of the road where you would want to cross the street. And it's just like, like foot deep water. And we're like, we're about, crosswalk says go and, you're about to go. And then it's like, oh, wait. Travel all the way around like the giant puddle, like into traffic basically. And I had this thought, I'm like, there's gonna be a point in the night where this is like a hazard actually. Like we're navigating this properly right now. This is not gonna go well later. And then one of our friends, we just kind of observed, not even trying to avoid the foot deep puddles anymore, but kind of just almost kind of gleefully traversing through it, or like I'm not sure if they knew that they were walking through puddles. It was kind of funny. And then when we woke up, he was like,
they'll find out later.
My shoes are so wet. Like just like waking up with wet shoes. Like, okay, you could have prevented this. And yeah, the karaoke was fun. But anyway, so wake up next morning.
It just occurred to me, I have also done karaoke in Boston.
Nice.
I mean, I know it's a big city, but what if it was the same bar?
Was there like a 4 foot tall old Asian lady running around, like who worked there, and like I felt bad for just because like nobody could see. It's like it's like Zootopia, when you wonder how the mice get around. Like I'm like, you're gonna get stepped
from
on.
The little part.
She would, yeah. I was like,
Be careful, lady.
They should have separate but equal sections, so you don't.
She should get her own part of Zootopia.
Yeah.
The Chinese part.
We were basically in Chinatown. Downtown was basically China. There was a lot of Asian restaurants.
Did you chow down to Chinatown?
I took chow down to Chinatown, actually.
That's right. That's a sentence that makes sense.
Well, so Chow is the villain. So it makes sense now. Did you watch the trailer for her new film?
It retroactively makes it. Of course I watched the trailer for her new film. I'm not an asshole.
Comes out next week. On Vimeo.
Oh, yeah. In theaters everywhere. It's opening in 2,700 theaters nationwide.
All right, let's see. How much coin do I have, and what do I want to spend it on? Let's see. Falling, air meter, puzzle pieces, vehicle. I'm not exactly low on anything, so I'll just give myself 1 Dix here.
1 Dix?
Yeah, and then I'll just use it.
Yeah,
for
Zootopia, the movie that proves segregation is okay.
I'll get a few, and then I'll just use it for my double jump. Exit shop.
To answer an earlier question, where Tib, my back is still there. It kind of hurts. And
your neck?
Also had an X-ray on my. I also had neck, pussy, and crack are doing okay. Then I also had an X-ray on my shoulder yesterday to see if anything's broken there.
I should get some red balloons. I'm gonna need them. Oh yeah, I forgot I could just buy those.
How about hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of gold, and rainbows, in addition to the red balloons?
I'm gonna get 99 red balloons.
Nina?
Yeah. Oh wait, that's $99. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. 69 red balloons. Oh, I have 94. Shit. I was using footage from the 97 movie.
You were.
Yeah, it was weird. I was the only person not smoking there, and then quickly after we got there, Evan had regretty about not getting a pack of cigarettes in Vermont because it turns out that Massachusetts also bans menthols. So it was one of those like, oh we didn't know.
All the
we can't get
all
menthols.
the woke cities ban menthols.
Yeah. I was like the only person on our squad not smoking, and I didn't feel the need to. And so it's a nice, as a person that was like smoking for 10 years, it's nice to like be definitively past it and not like actively making an effort to not smoke. It's nice to just not want to smoke.
You actually don't want to.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't feel the need to, which is great. All right, I'm gonna get a Dix, and then I'm gonna make a break in the recording, and I will continue the story with the Saturday of
cliffhanger.
Boston. Yes. I'll be right back.